shreds, a fate worse than death. My God, how long must we wait? 18 minutes without cheese. She cannot eat her meal without it. 18 minutes without cheese. Looks like I'm going to tweet about it. Yeah! The waiter came, the waiter went. We asked 4 times for cheddar. My wife was pissed. She snarled and hissed. Her boobs bounced in her sweater. So I grabbed my phone and snapped a pic. My wife looked
A sports station, the ticket
now
one.
I have the claim
What's
to
that?
fame. I got divorced on Twitter. Oh my God, what have I done? Social media, can we please call a truce? The truth be known, I did this on my own. An entitled white privilege douche. 18 minutes without cheese. She cannot eat her meat.
So you got your cat?
without it. 18 minutes without cheese. Looks like I'm gonna tweet about it. Yeah. Oh no. What did I do?
Well, it was so good the first time we had to hear it again. 18 minutes without cheese. Featuring Trey on the electric guitar.
It's a beautiful thing.
That's
If you
awesome.
think it's too early, then you're already too late for the emergency break of the week. Every Friday morning at 7:50.
Trey, are you ready to dial? Trey?
It seems good talent is hard to find.
I know how the phone works.
I know how the phone works.
Well, we got a case of the Mondays.
So you press the buttons.
I came in here so full of energy, bright-eyed.
You know, this team is just not that good.
The contact's not open. What did we talk about this
Man,
morning?
I could only imagine. Dude. Right. And I'm sitting here slurping on a sugar-free Sonic Route 44 slush. Have y'all decided on when y'all are thinking about coming down? Ah, shit.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone. You're going to ground into a double play. So it was a strikeout swinging. Jeff Vandy with second out of the opening frame.
You miss not being doing the phone things now that it's so hot.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
First week of August. All right, right on. Very cool. Don't bring no corona down here. Y'all are all sick up there. Well, hell, we're all sick down here.
1-1 pitch. Second with 2 gone.
62 on the front. Oof. Good Lord. Yeah, man. And it's so freaking humid. God. Man, y'all come down, have to take y'all to the pool where you and Mary can harass all the old people with me. Play chicken with them and drown them.
Set. And the 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Hundley is after it. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Quite a turn of events there. As not only is he on an abrupt third strike, but he runs through.
Oof. Drink that water, man. Good night.
For the Rangers to add on in just the first inning.
That or eat that other edible you got. Be walking around smiling and laughing. Got a big smile on your face. I'm going to die.
Well, this last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming into play tonight was
That shit out of here. Oh.
until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Got moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Is equal to 29 orgasms.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis on the move. He's
Oh.
there to make the play, and that'll retire the shot.
3:34 here on the hard line. Wednesday afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you. Thank you for joining us today as we have a fun little show prepared for you. Right in the middle of it, during the power hour after Eagles, we'll have Daryl Johnston join us talk a little
Hey,
football.
Matt, in a day and age,
And right after
where
that,
the score is Army rate, this guy's
Review
delivering
of
lights
the
out.
documentary that came out a few years back.
Not an easy
Some
thing
Kind
to
of
do,
Monster.
and you'll know if he's
So
on
far?
early. If he's
Oh, four,
good and
yeah.
on point in the
That's the
first
year it
inning,
came out?
that
Yeah,
usually
okay.
means he's going to be rock
16
solid for
years
the
without
rest of the game.
cheese.
And fellas, you take
Yeah,
a look at this
right,
Rangers
right.
team
Yeah.
entering
So
play
that
here
is
tonight.
the
They come in
Metallica doc,
unbeaten
which
and
I saw
playing
for the
well
very
here in the
first
year
time
zone.
Matty, this is the best
yesterday.
team in baseball
So
right now.
lots
Just a
to
double-digit
discuss.
winning streak that,
We'll
I mean,
have
maybe
the
happens
Carl
to 2 or 3
Reiner
teams
trifecta
a
as well
year
coming
you
up,
get this hot. This team
as
is
he will
in
complete a
rock
very
and
weird
roll
one.
facets right now.
But last night,
If he gets in.
that's true. Mino's not here.
That's true. We're probably
little
good
easier.
with film expert Gray Trey.
Right.
Trey.
Last night, so it's kind of been a thing, I guess, over the last couple of months because when my mom passed away, I'd go back to Arlington and I would dig around at old photos. And, you know, we did a segment on old photos. And the thing that I loved about old photos that my parents had was that they weren't theirs. It was my grandparents' photos that they inherited and that I was seeing for the first time of my grandparents at a very young age. You know, like in the 30s and 40s, traveling across country, going on vacation, doing things, maybe when my mom was really small, photos I'd never seen before.
Yeah.
And that is a lot cooler to me than seeing me and my sister when we're 5 years old, you know, on Santa's lap, something like that.
Right.
I mean, it's history that you're looking at. Anyway, so I've had fun with all that. Well, I've kind of been doing the same thing at home. And, man, I feel like that taking pictures obviously is way over the top right now, but actually getting them off of your phone, developing them is a lost art. Not a lot of people probably do that. Maybe they go to Shutterfly and do it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think the point that you're sort of making by example here is that 20 years ago we were way better about documenting history than we are today, because most people, when they, you know, I don't know that anyone, at least that I know, with the exception of like the fair sex, does a very good job of like moving all my photos before I get a new phone, or okay, here's where they all are, or it's just this mass of 10,000 photos over the last decade that are here, but you don't know what's what, and you didn't delete anything, and so it's, I think in 2000 we're already finding from your example that the random picture that you happen upon is actually something that we probably did better back then.
Yeah.
With worse technology.
For sure. And I'm digging through all these photos, and there was a bag that I found, like in my bathroom, and it had probably 10 Eckers
What's up, AJ?
photo cases in there.
Right, the little envelopes.
Yes, the little envelope.
4x6s.
Right. And so I'm like, oh, wow. Again, I've not looked at I didn't know what year they were from, but I knew they were from sometime before 2010 because is Eckerd's around anymore?
No, not to my knowledge. Not around here, at least.
So I'm going through all this stuff, and it's a lot of cool stuff that I'm like, oh, yeah, wow, cool. I came across some photos of right around 2000.
Oh, not too bad, buddy. How about you?
And it was my house, and Danny was there.
Yeah.
And there was a really cool picture of me and Danny and our buddy Ward. There was a
I
great...
remember this outing.
You do?
This was at Ellsworth.
Yeah, my old house down on Lower Greenville.
Me and the kid who was probably about 7,
Yes.
maybe 8, and Ward. And for whatever reason, you had like a daytime afternoon.
It was Christmas because there was a Christmas tree in one of the background photos.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a hoodie, and for whatever reason, you had people over that afternoon for cocktails.
Yeah. Wait till I show you the
Ward and myself showed up with my son.
I need to show you the photo of Ward's ex-girlfriend, what she's up to in this photo.
All right.
I probably need to send it to Ward is who I need to send it to, but it's really funny. So anyway, I
Send
sent
it to me first.
I sent that to Danny. I was like, look, dude, this is so random, you know. It's him and his son when his son was real small, which I'm sure you have a ton of pictures of your son, but that was just one that I had.
I sent that to him last night, and he goes, wow. Very 90s, big clothes and goatees.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So then I open up another one, and I'm rifling through it, and I see there's a photo of
Get out of here.
just Craig Miller. There is, in a house, there is a photo of Dave Lane and his ex, right? So
Uh-huh.
XX.
This is
First X.
I know where
Oh,
this-
yeah. No
I know where
worries,
this series
bud.
came
All
from now,
good.
too.
Yeah, see, I didn't know last night, but I finally put
Little
it together.
craziness
and then I
here,
see a photo
It ain't no big
of
thing.
me, Danny, and Bob.
Yeah.
And it is me in the middle, blowing one of those New Year's Eve little kazoos.
That's right.
And
We were counting down the new year?
yes,
Yep.
denoting that we were at a party, and the only party that I remember going to that you guys were there was Craig Miller's
Yep.
New Year's Eve party. Was it 98 or 99?
It was 99, I believe.
So wait, going into 99 or going into 2000?
One or the other. I don't know.
How?
I don't think
We
that
were ringing
was,
in the Millennium at Craig Miller's?
That may have been 2000 to 2001. I'm not sure, but it was around that time.
It was a long time ago.
But this was at Junior's house over near Lower Greenville, I believe. He had probably just moved in. Hadn't been there that long. And it was a / housewarming thing. New Year's Eve bash. And yes, I do remember.
Oh, did you get my message about
So
my
I'm looking at this photo,
new
and
phone
I
number?
immediately send it to you guys. I'm like, holy crap, man, this is hilarious. It's just the three of
The
us.
fact that it's us three.
I know.
If anyone would have said, do you three have a picture from 20 years ago with just you three? Impossible.
Not only do we have one, we have two.
Well, and that's the thing. So I sent that to you guys. I'm like, you know, holy crap, unreal. And I hadn't flipped through the rest of the photos.
Yeah.
And then I flipped through like 3 more, and then I found what will now be known as the holy grail of this show, because in the first one, Danny's head is kind of cut off just a little bit.
I'm making a face.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in the other one, it
Oh, I
is the
texted-
three of us
did you get a-
in a clear,
Oh,
hey,
that's
you guys
gone.
get together.
Son of
It
a
had to have been my
bitch.
wife. Why would I have this photo?
Let's do a promo shot for a radio show that
Did you
might
get a
exist.
text saying, hey, this is my new number?
There's no doubt that that's what this looks like. Like, maybe I should take some just in case.
For some reason, I don't feel compelled enough to put down my tortilla chip.
Nacho?
What is that? I don't know.
You've got a paper plate of queso and you've got a chip.
And I also have hair,
Yeah.
which takes us, I think, to 99, maybe 2000. And yeah, I have an unbelievable goatee that just says, this is what the year 2000 was all about.
Dude, I mean, I don't have a photo.
Hell.
Think about
I
this.
don't
Do
know
you have a
why.
photo
I
from
texted.
20 years ago
Okay.
with anybody else at the ticket, like a threesome?
I'm fixing to have to cut out of here in a
I
minute.
don't either.
I don't.
This is fate.
And
Yeah.
Man,
go move the
I
water.
couldn't believe you had this.
Water in the yard outside. And I've got that
First of all,
damn
just to be
VR thing on my
honest,
face.
okay,
I'll
just to be honest, I don't know that I made
send you
just a whole lot of
my number
downtown
again.
New Year's Eve
I sure thought it
gatherings
sent.
anymore
There's been
that
some crazy
weren't at
crap
least
going on here.
hockey
Nothing
mandated.
bad, but I just had to
And
get my
so
number changed. Brother
my party
bullshit.
ledger was this,
People
first
calling
couple
me that
years before we started
him
having kids,
giving
and
my
then,
number to people and
my wife had us off to
anyway.
parties with her friends that then became family friends. So we're way out there. It's a very short list, is my point, and this is a wonderful pair of photos that you have recovered.
Swing at
Now, I
that shit, you jerk.
Okay, it's up there on Twitter now. I remember that party for sure. Like 100% remember that party, and I remember it because, okay, so this was 99.
Damn.
Dude, this was bringing in 2000.
I think this is the night of the Hallenium as we bring it back to sport.
And let's focus
Yeah.
our attention.
Do you know
What
what the
did
Hallenium
Brett Hall do?
was? Brett Hall, I want to say, maybe scored his 600th goal.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it.
And they called it
Oh.
the Hallenium.
I know I texted you. I texted everybody. I wanted to have the number.
Does anybody
My
have
number,
any idea
so.
on this show?
Yeah, that
Todd,
might
do you
have
know
a
what
little
I'm
something
talking
to do
about
with
at
it.
all? But it was a big Stars night, and I want to say they played Anaheim.
You
that
get through
night,
this
and I
inning, and I'm
probably
gonna
had
have to
work it, and then told my
go
wife,
change it, and I'll
let's
text you
swing
when
over to the party before New
I
Year's
go.
brings in.
I wonder what night this was actually on.
How many
It
people in
doesn't
this
matter.
picture do you think were thinking about hockey at the moment that photo was taken?
Well, I think too, we were over there. I remember watching.
I was thinking, hell, I'll just tell you here, but
like
that might not be a good
the
idea.
Weed Eater Bowl or something like that. This was Stoops' first year.
Yes.
I'll tell you how long ago this was. And Deuce Staley tore up Oklahoma. I do remember that. And we were watching over at Craig's like, yeah, it was another 7-5 year, and then they turned around pretty quickly after that. But yeah, it's just bizarre.
The thing about this photo that is,
Damn it.
I don't know if it's ironic is the word maybe, is that Corby and myself
Cool.
are wearing you're wearing a nice button-down shirt. I appear to be wearing some sort of sweater. Yeah.
Give me a double plate ball here, fellas.
Have very fresh, neat haircut.
You guys look very nice. I look.
Bob looks like the stoner out of the three of us.
I do.
You look like Seth Rogen.
He looks high.
I do.
He's eating chips.
I can't even put it down from the
He's got
picture.
a
I'm
master's hat on.
so delicious. I can't take my hat off, even though it's New Year's Eve, because I'm clearly 27 and balding badly. And so, yeah, I would say within a couple months of this photo being taken, we, on a vacation to Mexico, decided it was time to shave the head once and for all. So,
Really?
I think
This is one of the last photos then.
this is, well, I mean, barely. It's got a baseball head on, but yeah, this is one of the last photos where you'll see
Shit.
even out the sides of a baseball head. And
Okay,
I
I'll
think
text you.
I'm,
All right, homie.
significantly heavier
I'll text you as soon as hell, if I can get out of this damn inning.
As Dan would often say, I think if you took a picture of me today and a picture of that and had a stranger play guess the age, probably the gray in my beard would give it away, but I often wonder how I could look 50 in those photos when I was 26 or 27, but
You don't look 50 here.
I think I generally did. I think I generally have always looked 20 years older than I was, and that's and it evens out though as other people get bald and gray. Then there's the equalizer.
And Danny, you have a giant TCU cup.
Yeah, so I love the Horn Frogs. I love those in that cup. Like and I look stone cold sober. Bob looks like he's been at it since 1 p.m.
Yeah. Which one did you tweet out? Because
The second one, the good one.
okay, the other one where I'm holding a cocktail of some sort, probably some nice New Year's Eve champagne, which might have been my first drink of my life right there. I look like I've had 1,000 drinks that night.
No, that was.
Man, those are
Oh my God, you do. I'm just now looking at that one. Yeah.
those are great.
All right, I'll post that one too.
Hit that one too, because
Mm.
Bob looks based.
Love it. Love it. I love it.
Yeah, it was really fun to go through. I mean, it was jarring, but it was like jumping up and down, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just so funny that exists. Again, out of that party, there's a picture that I have of Craig Miller in the middle of a room.
By himself.
By himself.
Let me just stand in the room and let you take a photo of me.
And then I have 2 other pictures, and it's the 3 of us both times. That is just crazy. Yes.
Who knew? And you just found it randomly last night.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I know. I think about that though. Like all the stuff, all the photos that you probably do have that you've not seen in 20 years.
Well, those are the
where
ones,
they are.
Yeah, those are the ones that are getting lost of our iPhone era. Because the important ones, you're at least earmarking them and sending them to somebody, so those will survive on your Instagram or something. But it's these random ones that you don't even know you wanted until 20 years later. Those are the ones lost forever.
Yeah.
Well, the look on my face the second you posted, I make that same face a lot every day.
Well, I mean, it's still you.
I know, but just the expression is something that's, I think I probably had since I was a kid.
You guys kind of look the same, guys.
Well, it was New Year's Eve. What do you want me to do?
Corby continuing his Peter Pan life of not really aging at any point, just kind of looks the same.
Boy, that look is funny, Danny, on you.
It's a cross between what the hell did you just say and who farted. Yeah.
Yeah, Bob just looks. Hey,
Don't let me try, man.
look at his little champagne flute that he's holding. He's just hammered.
Had you ever been to the Masters at that point?
No, I've never been to the Masters.
Oh.
I think Rick might have brought me back one or something.
I'll tell you all about it in the break.
Thank you.
It's really fun.
Well,
I'll tell you about the commode situation.
SWD there.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, that's awesome. 349. This is the ticket.
What are we doing? We never decided. We're gonna
Got it if
I
you
think
want it.
Danny's got it.
Okay. All right. So audio that is creepy as hell.
Something that happened yesterday involving me and Norm, and the creep factor is off the damn charts.
Love it.
The ticket says, sounds like Sega's been living under some mandatory party at home orders. Hey, Zeke, why don't you low-key spend less time on Twitch with your boys and spend more time, running drills and learning Coach McCarthy's new playbook? Maybe lift weights instead of that Xbox controller? After all, training camp does start in less than a month. From the station that says, time to get your head right with ball. Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310 The Tick. Troy Aikman talks about Acme. Most bricks look and feel about the same, but there's a big difference in quality. You don't see the Acme name, you're not getting Acme quality.
I'm Brad Thomas. This is Sports Biz, brought to you by Acme Brick. Premier League Soccer's back on NBC and will be airing matches almost every day until the end of the season on July 26th. To create an authentic, real game-like experience, they're giving each game what they call an atmospheric enhanced audio. It's being produced by EA Sports, which has sampled 92 different ways of cheering. All the audio that they're providing, crowd effects, visitor effects, the cheers and jeers, have all been samples from specific matches. If you're watching a Liverpool match from their home stadium, you'll hear real sound samples from previous matches there. If you want the stadium sound from the match you're watching, that's on their streaming platform. Not ideal, but that's the way it is for now. That was Sports Biz. I'm Brad Thomas.
Thinking of building or renovating a home? If you like modern, sophisticated architecture, check out this guy's work. It's super cool. The boutique residential firm of Risser Design Development. Contact Mark at RisserDD.com. That's RISSER with 2 Ds.com.
First of the month, definitely feeling like summer, a hot day out there. We've had a couple of issues on the roadways on this Wednesday afternoon. 30 westbound in Dallas between Jim Miller and Ferguson. There's an accident. It's causing a backup from Loop 12 Buckner, about a 15-minute delay. We also have an 18-wheeler stalled out Highway 67 southbound, and it's blocking the exit ramp at Camp Wisdom. See delays heavy there from Redbird, and we've also got a Kaufman County on Highway 80 due to a westbound wreck at Gateway. That's not traffic from Woodville Farms. And a Richardson accident cleared southbound 75 between Campbell and Arapahoe. I'm Katie London with the ticket. Stick it up your tailpipe traffic.
Ticker's a service of Deep Ellum Brewing Company's new DTX Hometown Golden Ale. The Mavericks beginning mandatory individual workouts today as they gear up for the season restart later this month in the bubble down in Orlando. Head coach Rick Carlisle.
One of the